Tervetuloa sitten taas takaisin Witcherin peppu kastuu kohta. Tullaan. Gilded leather. Mikäs täällä nyt on päällä? Blue Stripes Combat Jacketti. Epikki. Se on aika hyvä. Pidetään se. Come on, Witcher. Tullaan. Onks tää nyt tarkoitus, että tää kävelee vaan?
What about roads through the forest?
Trouble.
Witcher Silver Sword. Diagrammi saatiin sieltä. Components required. Kaikkia näyttää olevan paitsi Silver Oreja. Let's move. Sieniä. Päästään niistä heti hyvään partykuntoon.
Where are we?
In a forest?
Very funny. But who does it belong to?
Yorveth, maybe? I know
Kenen
more about the
metsä?
Pontar Valley than you think. For instance, I know that Foltest stole this land from Demavend a few years back. I believe you had a hand in that.
Pystytäänkö me seivaan? Pystytään.
I smell an elf.
I smell an elf. Soittelee jotain huilua. Siellähän se on vissiin samainen elfi kuin siinä oli siinä cinematicissa. Nokkahuilua siinä soittaa.
Vernon Roach, Special Forces Commander for the last 4 years, servant of the Temerian King, responsible for the pacification of the Mahakaman foothills, hunter of elves, murderer of women and children, twice decorated for valor on the field of battle.
Yorveth, a regular son of a whore.
I've long awaited our meeting, laid plans, set traps, and now you appear in my forest of your own volition.
You aided the man who slew my king.
King or beggar, what's the difference? One Dwan less.
Since when did the Scoia'tael hire professional killers to do their dirty work? A Dwan even. You've fallen low.
A hired killer, true. But in all certainty he is no Dwan.
Don't make a big deal of the race thing.
Yet race is the very reason we fight. We have pointed ears, yours are rounded. We are few, yet long-lived. Your kind multiplies like vermin, though thankfully expires quickly. Humans and elves alike, trying to prove one shape is better than the other. 400 years of killing over the mold of the Oracle.
You're just another old elf in a young elf's skin, using clever words to mask an obvious truth.
Obvious, you say?
This is not about race or freedom, or even vengeance. You're here because someone powerful told you to be. Someone who's using you. They may wear a crown, carry a magic wand, or even lead a guild. But be sure of this. It's not about your freedom, your rights, or your ears. Nilfgaard plowed you once. Now someone new does. Am I wrong?
Those times are gone. No one will ever use the Scoia'tael again.
Who are you addressing? Me? Yourself? Or the archers in those shrubs?
Enough of this piss!
Starley!
Ja ne aloittaa tappelu.
You can spars Carthlon Wart!
Se pisti jonkun force fieldin siihen ympärillensä.
Triss, are you all right?
Lovely.
You should have charmed the archers. They're coming.
Archerit tulee.
Geralt, the spell's still working. Stay close.
What?
Stay close.
Triss is
Siinä pitää
spent.
pysyä
No more
tänne.
butterflies. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Back to the boat?
There's even more of them that way. We must fight our way
Shit.
towards Flotsam.
Get your hands off my
Selkään
ass.
tulee väkeä.
Who did you think it was?
I'm not a sack of flour of one of your commandos. I'm a woman.
I noticed.
Liikkuu, liikkuu.
I'm listen.
At least I'll die holding a lovely ass.
At least I die holding a lovely ass.
Come on, let's go.
Stop shaking.
Oh shit, täällä on vähän tätä väkeä.
Yes. Follow.
Sons of bitches.
What's happening? All I see are your boots.
Where the hell is that trading post? I'm starting to think we'll make it. You're there! Triss,
Be quick!
give me a bit more magic. Just a little. Geralt, kill them now!
Joo, tapetaan niin nopeasti kuin pystytään. Ilman, että joudutaan tonne ulkopuolelle. Ne huitoosia tyhjää, ei niistä kannata voi lähteä.
There's a mage among them! Ready yourselves!
We made it.
You know each other?
Rather well, but he has amnesia. I actually took the Witcher by surprise when I killed Foltest. Fear not, Elf. I know Geralt. I know his weakness.
Geraltin heikkous. Onko se naiset?
Too many spells at once. You can die from that.
See that?
Yeah, the Kingslayer and Yorvith.
You all in one piece? Who are you?
I'm a Witcher.
Emir var Emrys, spice merchant.
A trader?
In spices.
Uh-huh. And the woman?
My good man, we barely escaped death. Be so kind as to tell us where we might get some rest. We'll explain everything later.
Very well. Head for the market square. You might be in time for the execution. Some ne'er-do-wells are going to hang. A dwarf and some bard. There's also an inn and a brothel.
Oh yeah, the brothel sounds especially interesting. Take care now.
Especially interesting. Oh yeah.
Spice merchant. Not like
Did you see that?
Squirrels that are very wolves.
Yorveth led them. I saw him
Siinä
with my
oli
own
paljon
eyes.
kaikenlaista ohi kulkea. Level up.
Say something, or did you just fart?
Mikäs posteri siinä? Hated River Beast. Joo, saavuttiin sitten pelin ensimmäiseen kyläpahaseen.
Yeah.
I think the stew's ready.
Will I see you at the hanging, friend?
Bah, some hanging.
Siellä olisi sitten hirttymässä joku kääpiö ja bardi.
The spy's cowardly.
Mä muistankin kyllä ketä ne oli ja saatatte myös arvata, jos ykkösen läpipeluunkin katoitte. Vissiin taisivat olla hyvin tutut kääpiö ja bardi tälle Geraltille. Pöllitään jonkun kaikki kamat taas. Perus Witcheria.
Non-humans under spy.
Siinä vähän teurastettu jotakuta sikaa. Non-human district.
Are you deaf? Gates closed until further notice.
I've had enough. The Commandant will hear of this. Oh, go to hell!
When will you open the gates, soldier?
After the execution. Cedric will peer out, confirm that it's calm, then we'll open them. Don't ask me how he knows, but he's yet to be wrong, that elf of ours.
What's this execution about?
Go to the square, see for yourself.
Go to the square. Kai me sinne sitten suunnataan. Mistä sä ilmestyt? Teleporttasit.
Greetings.
Greetings.
I see even Flotsam has its ghetto.
We're in Temeria, aren't we? Non-humans are to blame for everything. Cattle plague, higher taxes. Let them live, so long as it's far away and not for too long.
Jaha. Interesting.
Trolls beat me.
Mitä sä täällä teet? Ilmeisesti ei mitään.
Welcome.
Welcome. Joo, tää onkin semmonen kyläjuuri, mitä mä en edes pelannut silloin loppuun, kun pelailin, että tää on periaatteessa blindia tästä eteenpäin. Se Hirttu-tapahtuman mä muistan, mutta ei sitä mitään muuta en ole. Ja sitä samaista elfpienä myös on etsintä kuuluttaneet näköjään. Lukossa. Täällä on se square vissiin sitten. Pistetään nyt savea vielä. Jos jotain tapahtuu. Vihaista väkijoukkoa.
Zoltan. Dandelion.
My informer.
Just great.
What's the plan?
We improvise.
Zoltani ja Dandelionihan siellä olikin jo.
We'll take care of this, Triss.
Hyvinkin tutut hahmot.
Geralt! Geralt! Over here! Help!
Onko Zoltanilla vielä se bunkkariletti?
Don't catch ya.
Pääseks mä tästä nyt mihinkään? On sillä bunkkariletti vieläkin. Pois tieltä. Läskin.
Step back, White One.
What are they going to hang for? They don't look dangerous.
The charge is collusion with the Scoia'tael.
Dandelion, an elven spy?
The bard's hanging for debauchery.
What?
The sentence was he's to hang for debauchery.
And a sentence is nothing to scoff at!
Are you serious? Listen here, people. Is profligacy now a punishable offense in the free kingdom of Temeria? Or are we in Nilfgaard?
Piss off, freak! Or you'll have me to deal with. Think of the common folk, you're spoiling their fun.
Well, a freak he may be, but he speaks true. Debauchery's one of my favorite pastimes, but I don't want a noose placed around my neck for pursuing it.
The soldier boys paid us a visit or two, though we didn't have much fun.
Away with you, Margot! Go back to your brothel!
Time to go? Fine. But hear this, people. He sure liked to parade about, but his willy wouldn't come to attention. Ha!
Stop the execution!
Shut your trap! The singer's to hang and he will hang. This is a decent town. Whores and witches notwithstanding.
Watch your words, guardsman! I don't know witches, but Margot's a decent woman!
Shut it, all of you! Or I'll not vouch for what I'll do.
Thinks he's tough, showing off his balls. Don't fret, people. I've seen the rot on them.
I'm warning you for the last time, Margot!
You wouldn't hit a lady.
You're no lady!
Jaha, meidän kanssa kun se tappelee nyt. Nyrkkitappelu, oho. Siellä tuli jo quick time eventteja.
Got room for one more deviant.
Yksi jo meni. Jaha, sitten se tappelee ton kanssa yhtäkkiä. Mä painoin kyllä tuplavelta. Stomp. Ja lisää vartijoita tulee vaan.
What the hell is going on here? I said, what the arse fuck is going on?
I'd like to report.
Out of my sight, Clover. A few ploughing bandits and you can't even hang them. And you, stay calm, hands off your sword. Our scaffold embraces speeches and hangings. Which will it be?
Puhettako mun nyt pitää tehdä?
You have no right to hang them.
Interesting. Because I'm the law in Flotsam.
I take issue with that. Vernon Roach, officer of the king.
Well, well. Blue stripes. The non-human hunters.
Precisely. Anyone suspected of collaborating with the Scoia'tael falls under my jurisdiction.
And Dandelion? What's he accused of?
He burned down a watchtower. What's your jurisdiction say to that? I thought so.
Is that true?
It might have looked that way, but I swear it wasn't my fault.
I'd rather give you a thief. Relax. I'm joking. I hate thieves. We can put on another show. Bloody and serious this time, mind you. Or we can come to an understanding.
Meaning?
Give me a minute, Witcher. Listen here. You may have heard rumors of the tragic events that transpired during the siege of Lavalette Castle. Sadly, they are true. King Foltest is dead. It's likely that Scoia'tael had a hand in this heinous murder. So you see, none of you can feel safe. That is why today, wagons with armaments will roll out into Flotsam's streets. I hereby declare a state of emergency. Await orders. Prepare to fight. And ready yourselves to avenge your fallen king. Now disperse. Go to your homes.
Jossain näissä näyttää olevan niinku time-limittinä, että valinnassa niinku siinä edellisessä oli, että tossa jossain oli semmonen pieni tuo kuvakin sitten, mistä näki, että aika loppuu.
Nice speech. You might as well have said outright that non-humans slew Foltest.
My subjects know exactly who the enemy is. Out in that forest, grow careless for a moment, and you're a dead man.
Whereas the non-humans here in town are all friendly.
Friendlier than the merciless bastards out there. We let the Scoia'tael inside, and they'll skin us alive, just before they slit our throats. Here, even the slightest sense of safety is an illusion. We'll not succumb to it for a moment.
What about them?
They'll not hang for now. Let's say I'm reconsidering their cases. The scaffold's no place for civil conversation. We'll talk at my home. Your friends are free for the time being, but they're not to leave town. Come after dusk. I'll be busy till then. There's one more thing. Welcome to Flotsam, Witcher.
No voi kiitos.
They were really going to hang us. I don't know. I didn't mean to torch that watchtower.
Everything's all right, Dandelion. Let's get out of here.
Oh, we owe you, Geralt. Thank you. Time to hit the tavern. Come on, Dandelion, you need a stiff drink. And while we're at it, I'll tell you an edifying tale of local hypocrisy that conceals lechery neath a veneer of courtesy. except nothing can hide the stench.
Zoltan Jivei. Pelastettiin ne.
Hey, handsome.
Siinä on huora. Ja täällä on kaikkia. Troll-kontrakti. Älkää trollatko meitä. Otetaan se. Nyt meidät trollattiin. Otetaan nää kaikki. Endrega contract. Sen muttei siinä ei ollut kyllä törmätty vielä. Jaha, siellä olisi niinku parturi. Käydään sielläkin. Neekeri-kontrakti, no melkein, ei sentään. Nekkereitä. Ei tää jaksa ihan 60 fps pitää kyllä tämän pelin kanssa. Pitäisikö nyt tänne mennä? Sisätilaussa pysyy 60 fps, mutta tuo ulkona tippuu vielä 30.
Welcome.
En mä kyllä mitään tarvit tuolta.
Damn, that was close. Innkeep! Vodka!
Triss Marigold. Lice eat me, but you are a treat to behold. Just a little pale.
Magic takes its toll, but I'll be all right. Good to see you in your beard again.
Can somebody tell me what happened? You set off a month ago for Zoltan's wedding.
That got fucked. There will be no wedding.
Did you hear about Foltest?
Rumors travel faster than the wind.
Winds and rumors. I want to know the truth.
I want to know how Foltest died. And the dragon, was there really one there? And who rules Temeria now?
Dandelion, calm down. You'll choke on your liquor. Triss, you're the expert on Temeria. Tell us who's in charge now.
It's chaotic and getting worse. The old families are fighting for supremacy, no holds barred.
Baron Kimbolt and Count Merivale, I bet.
Among others. After the assassination, while Geralt was in the dungeon, the lords convened in a field near Lavalette Castle to choose a new ruler. 3 days they debated, and it looked more like a bazaar than a meeting of nobles. Except the trade was in court and ministry positions, spheres of influence, royal privileges.
Humans.
In spite of several duels and 2 poisonings, no king was chosen. Civil war was in the air.
I think I've heard enough about politics.
But where did the Lavalettes get a dragon? We heard it fought on their side, huge as
Skippasin yhden vahingosta.
Dragons don't usually take sides. Maybe its lair was nearby and it just felt threatened.
If you hadn't driven it off, Foltest might not have taken the castle.
Maybe. We'll never know for sure. Foltest's killer lay in wait in the tower, where the Lavalettes had hidden the royal bastards. He was well informed.
Wait a minute. What were you doing there?
I was protecting the king. After the first attempt, Foltest began treating me as his lucky charm. He ordered me to be at his side during the battle. The dragon separated us from the rest of the army. The killer disguised himself as a monk, a blind one at that. He let Foltest greet his children, waited until I had walked off, then cut the king's throat from ear to ear.
How did he flee?
Jumped out a window into the river below. Yor with Skoyatel were waiting in a boat. It was planned.
And you're chasing him because he murdered the king?
I was accused of the murder. I need to clear my name. Besides, I looked him in the eye before he escaped. He's a witcher. Then some brave Temerian soldiers showed up, piled on me, and knocked me out.
Save yourselves, good folk! The beast attacks!
We better get out there. Someone's casting spells.
Biisti hyökkää. Mikäs biisti? Tällä kertaa. Se on tämmönen lonkero taas. Lisää lonkeropornoa. Sitä jo siellä ykkösen loppupäässä oli. No se ei kauaa kestänyt. Se lonkero.
What sort of sorceress are you? A lot of good you did. Can't you hear me? Why didn't you help him?
He's alive, isn't he?
The beast nearly pulled him in the water while you stood staring like a calf at a shit-covered clover.
Watch your words.
Where's this beast?
Ask her.
Geralt.
Ah, I guess we knew each other.
Oh, look here. Birds of a feather.
Let's say I've heard of you.
Master Witcher, this is foolish. The beast near pulled Sozek into the depths, and you're simply chatting with this damsel.
Sozek's alive, and nowhere near the depths. The monster's vanished without a trace.
You best take her seriously, lest you vanish without a trace.
Get out of my face.
I'm tired of your whining. Get out of here.
Ah, as ever. It's the common folk that get ploughed. Come on, lads!
New ability. Tuli tonne kans.
I apologize
Intimidation.
for interrupting, but I am Louis Merce, and I am chief person in charge of all matters related to monster hunting in Flotsam. It is in this capacity that I must inquire if you're willing to attempt to resolve the problem of our so-called Kairan, the beast that now blocks all trade traffic on the river.
So, Witcher, are we willing?
I usually work alone.
I was here first, and I'll not relinquish this contract. My way or the highway, as the locals put it.
Fine. Your way it is.
You must contact the merchants on the waterfront as regards any rewards. Madame de Tanseville has, I believe, already conducted some preliminary negotiations.
That I have.
In that case, don't let me keep you.
Kukas tuo sitten
How long
on?
must I wait for you to introduce us?
Sheila de Tanserville, advisor to Queen Zulika of Kovir.
Kovir's a long way north.
True. I had my doubts if the Kairan was worth the journey, but those were dispelled with what it showed today.
Here to hunt down some ingredients?
Triss Merigold. Sharp as ever.
You're thinking that...
Troll eyes, ghoul venom, virgin's blood, all those disgusting marvels we take from dying species. To throw into the cauldron at Sabbaths. Right, Triss?
Absolutely. Virgins are a dying breed.
Oh my. Your sense of humor seems to be intact too. But enough of these pleasantries. Tell me, Geralt. You saw the tentacle. What do you make of it all?
The beast must be huge. Maybe inhabited one of the Pontar's tributaries before, hunting animals. Then it grew for some reason, and hunger drove it to seek fresh pastures.
And on the Pontar it found trade barges burgeoning with obese, slow-moving merchants. You're hardly correct. Cedric claims the Kairan emerged from the northern swamps approximately 1 month past.
Cedric?
An elf. Formerly a Scoia'tael. Strange bird. But he knows quite a bit about the area and its living wonders.
I need to look around, find out a few things.
An investigation. Witchers' rituals, extracting secrets and such.
More or less. I'll talk to the merchants about the reward, pay Cedric a visit and get back to you.
You'll find me at the inn. I've rented lodgings there, on the upper floor.
You know the inn's also a whorehouse.
Thanks for the warning.
Find out what happened on the pier.
Go ask the mason to take you as an apprentice. You'll learn a trade, gain respect.
I've all...
Say something.
Going somewhere.
Talk to Cedric. Talk to merchants. Kaikille pitää puhua.
Ever seen the river monster, the Kairan?
I have, but I'm not the talkative kind.
Sitten voitaisiin intimideittaa tai käyttää sainia.
Speak up.
Se on vähän niinku Jedi mind trick melkein tuo.
Monsters as big as a barn, with giant tentacles. Snatches men from boat decks and cattle off the shore. It's slimy like a snail, but fast as a thirsty vampire.
Semmonen öttiäinen se on.
Going somewhere, friend.
Welcome.
Just be quiet.
Näilläkö ei oo mitään millään?
Say something, or did you just...
Ei olla. No, eiköhän se nyt riitä kumminkin sitten tältä jaksolta taas. Taasen sitten nähdään ensi jaksossa taas joku päivä. Se on moro.